Well, everyone, I have a promise to make. Today we're going to be exploring Fallout 4 VR more than we're going to explore virtual desktop. Yeah, I want this part to be gameplay focused. However, we do have a couple of experiments to look at. Welcome to Stereo 3D Plays and this Let's Play series of Fallout 4 VR, part 22. And let's take a look at these experiments because there's not much to them. Today, first I wanted to try the H.264 Plus codec with this game for the first time because I can go up to 250 megabits and beyond. And go figure, it looked like crap. And then I teleported to the Red Rocket Station and it still looked terrible. It kind of looked like Steam Link does, which probably explains maybe why Steam Link looked so bad because of the codec it uses. I don't know, but something was really wrong. So I reverted to the automatic setting for now. Yes, I do plan on messing with codecs a lot more as I go forward with virtual desktop in the lead up to an eventual showcase on Stereo 3D Productions. But for now today, I said I wanted to stay gameplay focused. I don't want to run into any issues or have to troubleshoot anything. So I went back to the automatic setting because I know that that one is proven. Last time I played this game, I was in complete awe. The next thing I'm doing today is I'm going down from ultra to high with virtual desktop. There's a couple of reasons I'm doing this. First off, I meant to lower the quality at some point just to experiment with it, see what the value is, and see if it's that big of a downgrade. And if I can show you, I'm running on high right now, so if I go to the game, to video settings, 2496 by 2592 is the value of the resolution when you put virtual desktop on high. It's barely a downgrade from Ultra. In fact, visually, I don't notice it. Yes, I had the issue with H.264 Plus, but the resolution itself looked great in both cases. So this is actually very good because the second reason I'm using the high quality instead of Ultra today is because I know that Fallout 4 VR, unlike Skyrim, may not actually maintain 120 frames per second if I choose to run at 120 Hertz. And yeah, I could run at half rate, I could use spacewarp, but everyone knows that the best way to run your VR is have all the frames be rendered by the game. Especially 120 Hertz is actually quite special when the game nails it perfectly. And right now, by lowering to high, I believe I will get almost a constant 120 frames per second, except for the heavier areas and some dips here and there. I think for 95% of the playthrough, we should be good. And right now, it's looking really nice. The GPU usage is high, which is a good thing in my opinion. I mean, if you have firepower in the system that the game can use, go ahead and fucking use it. So that's what the game's doing. That's pretty nice. And we are keeping a nice 120 frames per second. The average right now, I barely just started the game. The average is 119.7 frames per second. We're gonna get an average at the end of all this, but this is looking really good. So that's basically the entirety of the experiments for today. I'm running at 120 Hertz. I lowered the resolution slightly so the game runs well. And also I'm back on the automatic codec setting, which by the way, to confirm, yes, it does look a lot better on that setting, despite me running at 200 megabits per second instead of 250. So I think it might be a game compatibility issue. I don't know. I don't want to know right now. I want to play Fallout 4. Oh my fuck, that looks a lot better than what I saw with H.264 Plus here. The sign with the prices on it was just full of artifacts. The ground where there were shadows, just absolutely ugly. The ugliest I've seen, probably comparable to Steam Link. Now the view right now is not perfect, but it's a lot better. I can expect a downgrade in visual quality, not only from the settings change, but also for the fact that I'm running at 120 frames per second instead of 90, because now the video encoder has more frames to encode off the same bitrate. So obviously it's gonna look like I lowered the bitrate and I'm still running at 90 Hertz, but not really because it's also really smooth and it is keeping up a pretty nice frame rate despite using a lot of GPU, which I expect from this game. So let's roll. Let's get this show on the road. With Fallout 4 VR, we've kind of entered Sidetrackception at Stereo 3D Plays. This Let's Play has gone and tumbled down a hill since part 16, where I was still on the main quest line of this game, but I chose to get off of it at the next part, because I knew that if I kept going, I would reach a split point in this game where it closes off a bunch of things you can do, and I felt like I wanted to backtrack and do a few things before I reached that. And so I went sidetracking at part 17 during Quest 3 Exploration Season, but then I had to explore Steam Link with Fallout 4, so I went sidetracking the sidetrack with that, and then I wanted to do Virtual Desktop, so I went sidetracking the sidetrack of the sidetrack. I was already sidetracked by 2 other quests prior to that, and then the fucking UFO crash, and so many things all happened during the last 5 parts that I am now in need to just close a few loopholes. I need to tie a few knots, call it done, and then move on with the main quest line. And that's my objective today. That's why I said I wanted to focus on the gameplay. And so I have a plan, and we're gonna go step by step through it. We're not going back to the main quest line right away, but we're almost there. What a beautiful view for this Recon mission to start with. What a beautiful view with nearly no encoder artifacts whatsoever. This may be the nicest I've seen this color palette working through wireless VR. More so than Airlink. This is really, really good looking. But we're gonna make sure that we have a conclusion to something we saw in the last part. And I think this is where we start doing it. Put your fucking gun down. I don't want to get spotted, because I have a plan. Hey, this is the color palette that Steam Link was handling beautifully. Guess what? Virtual Desktop is handling it even better. Because it looks almost the same. Like, it looks very good. Except, Jesus, Virtual Desktop more smooth. This is unbelievable. What a fucking beauty. Alright.
Yes? Yeah?
Hi. I'm just gonna go take care of business. There's nothing to see here, by the way. Absolutely nothing to see here. Just doing some covert operations that you do not have to worry about. I kind of brought a few toys. Right now, I haven't seen this guy in a while. I feel like I'm gonna need him. But not just that. I brought the missile launcher in case this goes to shit. We're probably gonna have to save a few times. But here we go. Full disclosure, by the way, I did read up on how to find the UFO. I wasn't just gonna leave and ignore that this happened. This was way too awesome. Whoa, I didn't watch any videos, and I didn't do much more than read some text, but apparently I am to look for a nearby cave in order to find the alien. I don't know how much I have in there, but I think I may start with this. And then if I open the Pip-Boy, it pauses the game, so I should be fine for the weapon switch. But here we go. Stay hidden, my man. Why am I whispering? Nice! I thought it was gonna be way harder than that. Holy shit. Stereo 3D Plays, operation successful. Special Ops team reporting back. Oh yeah! What? Right. Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's just cool. And I know I'm not gonna be able to get any ammo for it once I use it up. So I might keep it for special occasions. But that is so cool. Oh my god. That went so quickly. I thought it was going to be a lot harder. As you can see, I over-prepared for this, repaired my armor, loaded up my heaviest weaponry, because I thought this guy was going to be hardcore. In fact, when I read up, it made it seem like this guy was going to be a big deal. I don't know if he was a big deal, because I didn't even give him a chance to show me anything. I very quickly executed that poor little guy. All right, we're gonna take one more look at the accident site. We're just gonna pretend we're from the NTSB here and take a look at how it happened. So it came down in a direction that I think makes absolutely no sense, because I could swear I was standing all the way over there and it went over my head while I was back there. How would it make a scrape in this direction, then do a loop and then crash? Yeah, that kind of doesn't make sense. In fact, well, hang on. I just want to make sure about that. Should it? Yeah, I am looking at the direction in which the fucking UFO came from. So as the NTSB lead investigator of this crash, I will say, ain't got no fucking clue what happened, but he dead. He dead. He died in the crash. It's very unfortunate. Died under very expected circumstances from the high G impact. There were no other bodies found in any nearby caves or places like these cars and everything. We searched everything. Could not find any additional alien beings. So only one that definitely died in the crash. All right, folks. We're back on track. I'm here where we left off in part 16. Taking the worst ammo, in my opinion. We're going to start with that. And if I need more, I got plenty more. I have a good selection right now. I think I have the minigun on me still, because I decided to come here with the power armor. And if I recall properly, last we left off, the entrance is blocked off and we have to find another way in. If I remember correctly, I got shot by a bunch of turrets, and I actually preemptively took care of all of them. I guess. That's nice. Either Nick did it or I fucking did it. I thought for a second we could enter the building by the lower parts, but I think this is really distinctly telling me I can't. There's a locked thing down there. It's worth exploring. Maybe they put that there to give me something before I go on this mission. Let's go see. Go fucking see. It's worth a shot. Oh, it's nothing. It's literally fucking nothing. Oh yeah. Here we go, motherfuckers.
Is someone present?
Oh shit. Bro, where's my partner? Where the fuck is my partner? He doesn't want to come in here because they're all synths? I want to switch to Righteous Authority. Fucking quick. Fucking hell. Holy shit. Because I'm going to get their ammo here. Just one. I should be good. Okay, finally I can move out.
Fort Hagen is under institute. Terminating intrusion.
Where's the fire coming from? Nick is stuck somewhere here. Nick is like downstairs or some shit. It's coming from my left now. Oh shit. Yeah, Nick is fucking lost, man. What the fuck is going on?
Stealth capabilities. Fascinating.
Other than break the wall. I thought he was gonna break the wall. Bro, where were you? There's someone shooting at you, by the way. Just saying. He's hanging so close to the wall I couldn't fucking see him. I shoot. Oh, nice. That was silly. I'll take your cells. Ooh. Can I?
Hostile sensor reading detected.
It's not that good. I prefer the righteous authority. Maybe these guys are more resistant. It's always the one that fucking hides. Oh shit! Get the fuck out of the way. Oh, that's impressive. My armor is like fucking compatible with these guys because it's. Where the fuck is he? Nice! Kill him! Kill him! You get one kill today, I fucking offer it to you and you don't take it? Ooh. 308 round. Ooh. Yeah, the minigun did not do well with these guys. You gonna break it, or should I? I gave Nick a bunch of decent guns. Alright. This is interesting. I didn't expect synths in here. Don't disappear when we end up there, please. I kind of need you over here. Make this a lot easier. You're gonna teleport. You better damn teleport. I swear to God. Are these hallways? They look so creepy. Oh, almost out. Where is he? Change guns. This is probably going to make it a little harder to now.
I am equipped with the most advanced Institute sensors available. I will find you.
No, you won't. Oh, maybe you will, but I will still kill you.
I am no longer detecting an enemy presence.
Good. Perfect. That's the way we want it.
Hello? Engaging.
What's on the robot? Do you have rounds? You do not have rounds. You just have a fucking shotgun. Okay. Let's take a look around. No traps.
Sorry, your house has been a wreck for 200 years. But I don't need a roommate. Leave.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
Why does it look so good in this game? It's no different than when I just went through, just so clear every time. Every time it fades in, I'm
Never
like,
expected you to come knocking on my door.
Gave you 50-50 odds of making it to Diamond City. After that, figured the Commonwealth would chew you up like jerky.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
Nice! Sometimes this gun pisses me off because it takes like 3 years to reload. Sometimes it fucking nails it, man. Jesus. Barely lost any health. Oh, fuck again. Ooh, thank you. Thank you for giving me that. No, I don't have anything there. That was amazing. That has been a lot of fun today. I expected that with this game. Bro, 118.7 frames per second? I love having an RTX 4080. Honestly, at this point, my system is a bit overkill for everything, provided you go within reasonable limits. If I were trying to do this on Godlike, I would run into issues. But this is still like higher than the headset's resolution, like 1.2 or something, which is really high considering the Quest's resolution. And it's running like butter. I don't believe it. No reprojection, nothing. Reprojection ratio, 0.3%. I don't believe it.
Underestimate us again.
They will not. They will not. I was so confused there for a second. Nice. Good job. Kill him. Nice. Good job. No. Get them. Thanks for the cells, guys. Oh, shit. That's right, I consume fusion cores. I don't know what the fuck. Sometimes enemies can see through walls in this game. Sometimes. There you go. Good job. I didn't even expect to open that dialogue. Nice. That was such a cheap shot. I just got him while he was fucking walking by.
Not that it's an option.
Just looking for casually looking for loot while I kill one of these fuckers. Oh, shit. Come on. Do it. I'm shooting him directly in the head. He's probably tougher than the others. Not even. Oh yeah, he's wearing a helmet.
To stock up on ammo or get shot, this will be the place.
It's not too late. Stop. Turn around and leave. You have that option.
I am not stopping, by the way. It's
Not
just
a lot of people can say that.
I was fucking that stupid. Master.
Security's too tight.
Yeah, that's it. It's not gonna let me.
Something out.
What a fucking good playthrough, man. This fucking game. No wonder I miss it
Someone's coming. Got him.
when I don't play it. Yeah, I know you got it. Just waiting for this shit to stop shooting. Come on, die. Fucking thing. Need my refunds, man. I'm here to collect. We have some person behind here, I'm almost sure. What do we have here? Is this just a plain door? It's a plain ass door.
I'm just up ahead. My synths are standing down. Let's talk. And there he is. Most resilient man in the Commonwealth. Funny. I thought I had that honor.
Are we gonna be cool? We're gonna be cool. Very cool.
Let's, talk. We both know how this has to end. So, you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Question is, are you?
Good, you got him covered? No, you don't. Alright, good. Where is he? Where is he? That little fucking sack of shit. Where is he? Is he invisible? Fuck. Where is he?
Feel sorry for you. Came all this way for nothing.
Fuck is he?
Sean's gone. We'll never see him again.
I'll lose you this time.
Not bad. Wasting your time.
Fuck. This goes right over again.
Good job. Bastard won't be hurting anyone else.
All this tech,
Take a look around.
you were barely human.
Uses 44. Wish I could compare it to the weapon I have
Get
right
all
now.
the intel this place can hide.
We just got Fort Hagen.
So, Kellogg wasn't giving us any bull. Your son really is on the inside. Even I don't know where the Institute is. And they built me.
There has to be a way, Nick.
We're in the weeds here. Time to take a step back. Bring in some fresh eyes. Only person I know willing to snoop up the Institute's tail feathers is Piper, the reporter in Diamond City. I say we head her way. Talk this through.
Fuck yeah.
Diamond City it is.
Hey, chin up. I know the night just got darker, but it won't last forever.
Now, honestly, the night didn't get darker. I love this. I'm very happy that we're doing this, by the way. Nick, you might get in the way all the time, and you're all janky, and you talk while I'm trying to do my intros, and it's fucking distracting as all hell, but you may be my favorite companion in this fucking game. Mainly because it kind of incorporates him into the quest I'm on right now. So it made him relevant. It was actually really cool. Before I go, I noticed this during the dialogue with Kellog. That this is actually pretty high GPU usage. When I turn around here, it remains very high, but the thing is I was so surprised at how good it looks, and that's what made me look at FPS VR during the scene. I was looking forward, I'm like, this looks good, and then I turn around and I'm like, man, this looks even better. And then I bring this up and I see 93%. And again, as long as the numbers on top, FPS and average FPS, stay high enough, the usage is not a problem. It's 61 degrees Celsius. It's running at 94%. It has been running at that range for over an hour and has been doing quite excellent, honestly. 1 hour and 22 minutes. The average is 118.8. So I have a situation a bit like Skyrim here, where it's almost always 120 frames per second, except I had to bring the resolution down slightly in order to accomplish that. So I'm not bummed out at all, by the way. The game looks fucking wild. It actually looks breathtaking, and I'm very happy with everything I've seen. All right, are we ready? I believe we're about to exit this location.
Going up.
I think we have enough to do for our next part, and just like that, we're back on the main quest line. I don't even know if I've induced the split yet. I'm pretty sure I haven't, because I did not meet any boss that said, hey, change your allegiance to these people or I'll kill you, or something like that. That's kind of what I expect it's gonna go like. But no, this is mostly straightforward so far. So I don't think I've really had a go at what I was afraid to get into. But now I can just continue. So there we go, shutting down all the fucking turrets. And we should have a clear coast, even though... Oh my god!
People of the Commonwealth, do not interfere. Our intentions are peaceful.
As you lower a giant
We are
cannon.
The Brotherhood of Steel.
Oh, shit.
Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing.
I think it's happening. I honestly think it's happening, as I was saying I didn't think I split. Oh, wow. Well, I wasn't kidding, folks, when I said we had our work cut out for the next part. It looks like we're getting down to total business here at Stereo 3D Plays with this series, finally. I've been playing this shit since 2016 with Vorpex, and since 2017 with the native edition. I have like 90 hours now combined between the two, 50 in this one, 52 I guess by now. I see something out there. The game has something else to attract me with. Another fucking side quest over there. Can you see the amount of sidetracking fumes going up there? And if the wind changes in my direction, I'll be intoxicated and I'll want to go there and sidetrack my ass. Before I go today, I want to give a bit of an opinion on mods. So as you may have seen, if you've been watching this series for a while, modding hasn't gone very well for me at Stereo 3D Plays. The reason being is I started doing it mid-play. Mid-play, I'm talking 25 hours in, and I was doing my first experiments with mods. Now, the AMD FSR mod is really no big deal. That one doesn't interfere with your save file, but when it comes to content and mechanics, anything I've tried so far, like Frick and even the reduced gun model mod, I've had issues. The game crashes a lot. I think I know why. It's because I'm starting to use those in the middle of my playthrough in a save file that's actually rather very old by now, and it causes problems. And I genuinely think at this point, with everything I've tried, and I'm like not technically incapable, I know my shit with computers and with video games and with software, I should be able to get around these issues. I have given this 4 or 5 good tries, and I can't seem to be able to resolve the problem. So for now, as I've said in the recent past, by the way, in this series, I am putting the mods behind. And there's another thing I want to say. Someone proposed a video for like the ultimate modding guide for Fallout 4 VR. And it's by a VTuber. I forget her name right now. I'm going to actually post a link in the description to her channel, possibly to the video that I was given. But I was very impressed with that video. If I were starting from the beginning, I'd be interested in checking it out. But right now, I'll tell you something. Not only am I in the middle of a save file, I am not going back to the beginning. I've said this many times in the recent past. If I go through the beginning of this game one more time, I will go schizo. Unless I finish it, then I can go through the beginning again, okay? But for now, I do not want to. That is not an option. And also, I'll be honest, I was looking at the content modifications that mod stack does to this game. And while some things start looking really nice, the textures are upgraded, and some new quests are added, and the flow of the game is altered a little bit so it makes more sense, I don't like it. I don't like the change you're doing to the story. Am I, like, in the minority to say I've been enjoying Fallout 4 VR Vanilla? Am I the only one who's not asking for any more? And just see my reaction coming out of that building? And did you see the fun I had down there? Not all video games do that for me, by the way. Just to tell you, I get picky sometimes, and this game seems to be hitting the nail on the head every time I play it. Especially the VR edition. I had more issues with my Vortex playthrough than I'm having with this one. In fact, with this one, every time I expect an issue similar to the Vortex playthrough, it doesn't happen. So I end up enjoying myself even more than I thought I would. I don't know. I don't really feel like I need to mod this game. It looks great. It runs great. Could use some texture upgrades here and there, I will admit. But right now, I have stability issues when I try to do it. And so, I kind of want to play the way it is. Maybe one day I finish the game, and then I'm going to do a fresh playthrough. Just remove all the save files completely, start clean, and go with a mod. When fall rolls around, I'm probably going to pick up the pace with this game, and I think we're going to start heading towards an actual end. Believe it or not, I kind of, for the first time ever in this game, see the end in sight. But that's it. This has been just completely amazing. Mind-blowing, insane. It looked great in here. I had to revert to the old codec setting. I'm gonna mess with that next time. I'll actually take the time to switch through a few and see which ones look best, because I would like to use a codec that allows me to go at a higher bit rate with this game to see how far we can take it. It's the game that challenges wireless VR the most so far. It's a great control for the quality of wireless VR, and, well, I gotta do some more. So that's it, folks. Thanks for watching Stereo 3D Plays and this beautiful virtual reality Let's Play series of Fallout 4. And I shall see you soon. I shall see you very soon.